I've been doing marketing and advertising for 6 years. I've managed over $1 million in paid ad spend. So as an advertiser, I have to help clients create successful ads. And what I mean by advertising is like you create a video and you put money behind it. So when you're paying to get your video seen, you want to make sure it's polished in a certain way.
Hey, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. We had Investment Week 2023. Get
We
to
are.
This amazing interview with Sarita. Sarita, the one and only.
That's it.
The most special name I think I've never met another Sarita. So
That's
the one and
great.
only Sarita.
The word means princess.
Really?
Yes.
I can see it. The vibrant orange, the
Yes.
princess style.
Thank you. I'm excited to meet you. Thank you so much for just taking the time just to have a conversation.
This is why you got to be in the room, right?
You
It's
do.
all about being in the room. This
And
is where you get to meet people and
That's
make the
right.
connections.
Be the first in the room too.
Yes.
You know, it's a nice group. It's not too crowded yet. But let's get to it. So we're here. It's Investment Week. Startup Starter is hosting this event. And tell me how you came to the event. And
So I was actually at the Breathe event, I think it was like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I met Laurel at the Breathe event. I'm really close with Jamal, and I'm really close with, I met Stormy and some other people through the Breathe network, and like once you're in one room, it's kind of like you're in all the rooms. It's
right.
And how I met Laurel, I didn't know who he was, I didn't know what he did in his background, but I gave him a Bitcoin because I'm giving a lot of people Bitcoins at this event. And like I wrote a book called What is Bitcoin? So when I see people at these events, I give them a Bitcoin and I give them a copy of my book. So Laurel was just walking by me, I gave him a Bitcoin, I gave him a copy of my book, and now I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, tell me about the book.
So the book, What is Bitcoin? I wrote a book in 2017, 2018. It was originally gonna be a blog, right? But when I started to get into crypto and Bitcoin, I felt like it was hard to find the information. It was hard to find all the information in one place.
Right.
So I was like, when I try to explain people Bitcoin, it's kind of like they look at me like I have two heads. So instead of me like trying to like find information and put it all together, I was working with this company and we were talking about NFTs, and I was like, let me write this blog about what is Bitcoin so people can actually understand it, so it just makes the learning curve easier. Originally it was a blog. Fast forward 2020, I met a guy named Reginald Grant and he told me I should make it a book. So I was like, let me make it a book. So I wrote it as a book 2020 and I re-released it as a second edition in 2022.
Okay.
But it's a 47-page book and it goes into the history of money, how money started, where it came from, who controls it, and then it goes into like the evolution of cryptography, and cryptography is really what helped Bitcoin become Bitcoin, because cryptography is just being able to encrypt and decrypt messages. So if I want to send you a message, like when you log into your Instagram account, you put in your password and you see those black dots, that's encryption. That encryption lets that platform know, hey, this is this person, this is their keys to get into the account. So that's all Bitcoin is. It's just encryption and decryption, but it's with money. So I like explained how this technology was created by the it's like this, I forget, the CIA was basically using encryption to send messages with the military. And then Satoshi just kind of took that concept based off like what some other predecessors did. A guy named David Shum, Adam Beck, and like all these people in the 80s started using cryptography and technology. And then Satoshi just kind of piggybacked off of it and made it all work. But it was a long story and it really dated back to the 80s, and I explained all that in the book.
That's amazing. Congratulations on the book.
It was fun.
Okay.
I was doing my research, it was fun.
So talk about what you're doing now and where you're going in the future.
So now I am an influencer, social media influencer, right? And my background's really marketing and advertising. Most people think like I just came out of nowhere. I've been doing marketing and advertising for 6 years. I've managed over $1 million in paid ad spend. So as an advertiser, I have to help clients create successful ads. And what I mean by advertising is like you create a video and you put money behind it. So when you're paying to get your video seen, you want to make sure it's polished in a certain way.
That's right.
So like I took my advertising skills and I just transferred over to content creation. And now I mastered content creation. I got 1.5 million followers on Instagram in 12 months. My ultimate goal is to get to 100 million followers in the next 5 years, and then basically just position myself as a brand where like I know marketing, advertising, but I'm also an influencer.
That's awesome. You're in the right place, around great company. And okay, so let's talk about the next step, for you. What's your ultimately, your game plan?
So my
business?
My big goal, this is like, I tell people on my Instagram this, I tell people this frequently, right? So like, as a African American, as a individual from subsidized housing projects, information has been one of the keys to my success. Without the information, I feel like I wouldn't be where I am today, and maybe my mindset would be limited. So my goal is to get to 100 million plus followers. I want to get to $1 billion. After I get to the $1 billion, I want to pull out 100 million to maybe 200 million of my own money, and I'm going to create a university that I finance. It's not going to be anybody else's money where they can control me, tell me what or how I can do it. I want to create like a tech university and let people from all around the world that may not have had the opportunities and access to information to basically get in the room. I'm gonna finance it, I'm gonna pay for it, whether I buy a university or whether I buy something. But my goal is to get to the B. Once I get to the B, I can pull out 100, 200 million and open up like a private university that I basically finance, and I'm gonna get some of the best instructors. I'd love to have people like you teaching people the skills that they may not have had access to.
I love it.
That's like my long-term goal.
I love it.
10-year goal.
I love it, and I know you're gonna do big things. So, okay, at the end, let's just tell everybody about where they can connect with you. I know advertising is something that you focus on right now, and if they wanna work with you, where do they
So you can find, you can go to my company website, revenueboomers.com, and there's like a form that you can fill out to book a call with me. You can also find me on Instagram at Pierre CEO. You can send me a DM. You can send me an email. There's an email on the on my Instagram account. But I'm really mainly on Instagram. But my ultimate goal is to become a YouTuber as well. So YouTube, here I come for you. And shout out to all my people at YouTube.
Congratulations! It was really fun talking to you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity again.
Yes. Awesome.
How about you tell all my amazing people on Instagram that are following where they can find you guys as well?
Absolutely. So we're creating a platform called Cheez. Cheez empowers entrepreneurs and investors, creating a space for learning. And we definitely, they can find us at Make Cheez on Instagram, also makecheez.com. All of the content that we'll be creating will be coming soon. I have an amazing team. You've met some of them. So we're excited. We're building together, and we want to continue to collaborate.
And check out Make Cheez, people. Make Cheez, all right?
That's it.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for the opportunity, too.
Thank you.